What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us. And before starting with a happy Holi to all the viewers and especially all those people around the world who are celebrating it, and may the colors of happiness, joy, and wisdom be upon each and every individual. And especially during this time, it's a message for all of us to show some grace and gratitude towards all the people surround us, and may the peace and harmony prevails all over the world. So today, as we are going to celebrate Holi, there is a movie that making news right now, Tanaji, and especially why? Because the main lead is about Ajay Devgan, Kajol, and Saif Ali Khan. So it's Ajay Devgan's century, like it's his 100th movie, and Saif Ali Khan once again in antagonist role, the negative role, and it suits him very well. That's why it creates more crisp and spice in the movie, showing him more cunning, ferocious, and ruthless. And there are some scenes that really I enjoyed and you will really enjoy as well. And let's talk about other things. The director is debutant and it's his first movie as a director, and overall he has done work in the industry for the past 27 years. No matter he's 39, and I was visiting what he did. It was like 90s. He did as a teenager, just a little role he did at that time. So the story revolves around the Maratha warriors and the unsung heroes at that time, and it started around in the history, because the first thing that I really wanted to reveal is the team has done a very good role, especially at the credits. They have already told that we don't wanted to show the accuracy of what is written in the history and what we wanted to do it, but we wanted to give you a current image of what could happen. But overall you could see that they have used 3D effects, CGI, and VFX, so somehow it looks like the graphics have prevailed the characters, and they have somehow edited their appearance on the screen. The story starts with Tanaji. His father has trained him in 1647 about the rules of war, the sword, and all these things. So he is very well trained leader, whereas his brother Suryaji is also with him, and Subedar Shivji, one of the loyalist member, he wanted to get the fortress back that they lost long time ago. And there on the negative side, the team that they are going to fight is with Aurangzeb, because his loyal Subedar also name is Udaybhan, very well played by Saif Ali, is holding that fortress. The name is Sinhagad right now, because it's new one, and old time that was saying Kundan Fort. And what happens that he is holding that fortress because it is an expansion to another area, so they just wanted to control him while his expansion will swept away other places. So they have done their level best to, but overall in the history they will always talk about other 23 forts that they need to talk about, but since their main focus was only about Udaybhan, Saif Ali, who was the leader at that time, and there is canon that you will really like it, and that's naagin. That was because in the olden times, what is the most important thing is that what you have right now, so that you can battle with. And his son, they wanted to get him married, and Kajol is always involved there because she has a cameo role, but very good. Savitribai ji, and I think it was very good for her to be there. Overall, I think she should be given a more role. But so as the Shivaji is planning all these things with all, they just wanted to keep low profile so that this plan will not go like a wildfire. So they just wanted to keep the news towards them. But unfortunately, there are some negative roles in our own like group. So they just told something to Tanaji, and Tanaji just being humble and kind and understanding and more wise, trying his level best to just understand the teamwork that they have done it. So that's how they move on. It's good. And another thing is also Saif Ali Khan's, the best scene that I really like is about his eating the crocodile meat, you could see it, the way they showed him and portrayed him in a very negative role. You really like it, because in the past movies also Tunda, he was there, right? That all the people, they like his negative role, and this one also. And other role was like hard to digest. It was like about the elephant role, because they used too much VFX, that's why. But overall it was good to watch, so always good to revisit your history. And kindly like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for more notifications. And happy Holi to all.